Hello my friends and welcome back to Kev's Hobby Showcase. I'm of course Kevin. You may have also seen me on Tabletop Jones Productions where John and I are the two idiots playing board games. And today is going to be the first video of, I hope, very many. A nice segment that I thought up of, and I'm very looking forward to doing it. I'm going to do a solo game of basically the game Marvel Champions. They call itself the Living Card Game. I'm not entirely sure why. Maybe because I guess it's always evolving. I don't know. So I have, this is from the starter set. So I'm going to basically be doing Spider-Man versus Rhino. So first thing I got to do is set everything up. So I'm going to take a break and do that. I just started, but not really a break, I guess. So I'm going to set everything up, and then basically I'm just going to have the camera pointed down towards the play area, so you can see, hopefully see what's going on. And of course, every card that is in play, I will read out loud, and so this way everybody knows what's going on. So hope you enjoy this, because I'm sure I will. So just give me a break. I'll be right back, and we're gonna start start this game, Spider-Man versus Rhino. I'll be right back. Okay, set everything up. For the hero, you start off with the alter ego. So bring that up. So that for Spider-Man, that is of course Peter Parker. And one of the things I can do during the hero turn is switch it from the alter ego side to the hero side, which is most likely what I'm going to do. Rhino, there's 3 different cards for Rhino. Basically, it's if you're a beginner, which I am pretty much a beginner, you start off with 1 and then you go to 2. They also have a 3, so if you're more experienced and you want a little bit more of a challenge, you start off with 2 and you go to 3. So, because here, I'll show you. It's like here. Right here is 1, and then 2. So essentially, I got to basically defeat him twice in order to win the game. So we got the counter. You got the villain health counter, which for Rhino is up to 14, and you got the hero one, which for Spider-Man is 10. All right. So one thing I will do very quickly, which I should have done already, but I didn't. But I'm going to do it now. Is I'm going to employ pictures, do the picture-in-picture thing to show these counters. Or I could just do something else with that. Okay, see how that works. Okay, so let's start the first turn. So I draw my hand. So while I'm in the alter ego, its hand size is 6. I'm just going to put him out like this rather than holding him in my hand, being that it is just me playing. Okay, so here we go. Let's start off. Here, the heroes always go first. So there's a bunch of different things I can do. I can either play cards, trigger and request actions, use any basic attack, thwart, or recovery powers, or change your form, limit once per turn, or end your turn. So first I'm going to do is change form to Spider-Man. Okay, so let's see, what have we got? Anything I could really use here? Not much, really. This hand isn't all that great. Okay, so so like I said, this hand isn't really all that great. So I'm just going to go all and just attack with Spider-Man. So you turn him sideways to show that you're exhausting him. Attack is 2, and so basically Rhino would take 2 damage. So I'll just put 2 damage by him right here. Actually, no, we don't even need to do that. Duh. Just take it off from here. Yeah, you know what? I'm not even going to do that anymore. Alright. So, yeah, I'm going to do it a different way rather than keep doing it that way. Alright, so oh, I should have taken one more, but Too late for that now. So, could discard any number of cards. I'm going to discard. I'm going to discard these 4 and redraw my hand. Ah, that's something there. Okay, so the villain gets a turn. So now, sorry, I keep pausing there. So, place a threat on the main scheme. So this is the main scheme, and you place a threat token on it right off the bat. Now, number up here is 7. It would normally be 7 per player, but since it's just me, it's just 7. And once it reaches 7, I lose, no matter what. All right, so now. Okay, so first, okay, let's bring that back up. So first things first is that the villain engages each hero, but it's only me. So his attack is 2, but my defense is 3, so it doesn't really do anything. So now we deal in a counter card. So put out the counter card. Okay, what do we got? Okay, so right now, hero is up. So when revealed, villain attacks you. So he attacks again. I think the way it works is he already attacked with 2 and used up 2 defense. So attacks with 2, got one defense left, so he takes 1 damage. So Spider-Man is down to 9. All right, so. Okay, so that's turn 1. Bear with me on this because I'm still very new at the game. So now we go back to me. So I have my hand, and so one of the things I knew is I got to spend 4. I got to spend 4 basic. I think this was supposed to be in the villain deck. Yeah, I'm thinking it was. Hold on a second. Let me pause for. I did a little consulting of the rule book, and basically I kind of misplaced some cards. So, I corrected that mistake, and I had a Nemesis pack, but I put it in with the hero, and I should have put it in with the villain. So it's with the villain now. The one that was out is on top. So I'm going to be hitting some. I'm going to be basically getting some direct attacks very soon. All right. So anyway, like I was saying, what I want to do is I want to deploy Daredevil. So each of these has 1 resource, so it needs 4. So basically, spend all 4 of those to put out Daredevil. Now, let's see. So Daredevil. All right. So we're going to attack. So Daredevil attacks Rhino, does 2 damage. So now Rhino is down to 10, and we're going to attack with Spider-Man. Does another 2. So Rhino is down to 8. All right. So now that's the hero turn. These 2 go back up. All right. So once again, put some thread on the main scheme. Now there might be other schemes that come out, but we'll see. Now, but I already know what card this is going to be. Okay, Vulture. All right. So now, actually, I'm going out of turn, but we're going to just put that there for now. So Rhino attacks the heroes, and all right. So Rhino's going to attack Daredevil, and he does 2 points of damage to Daredevil, and by this, let me show it up. So by this indicator right here, he has 3 damage all total. So Daredevil might be short-lived. All right, so now comes out Vulture. Alrighty. All right, so we revealed the encounter cards. After this minion engages. All right, so basically, so okay, so now basically we have to deal with the encounter card. So the vulture will attack. And he attacks Spider-Man, attack of 3, defense of 3, so that kind of cancels out, but it says quick strike. After this minion engages your hero, it attacks. So it'll attack again. And this time he does the 3 damage. Now, am I doing all this correctly? I honestly don't know. But the more the more I get used to this game, the more I get used to the rules, I will know what I'm doing. So we go. So now I got to deal myself a new hand. No, ooh, okay. All right, that was one thing I forgot to take out. Let me just put it over here for now. All right, sorry about that. Okay, so my turn. Now, what am I going to do? So, all right. So first thing I'm going to do is have Daredevil. He's going to attack Vulture, and Daredevil does 2 damage. So get out the damage tokens. All right, so put 2 damage tokens on the Vulture. And we're going to have Spider-Man attack. He does another 2 damage to defeat the Vulture. So the Vulture's gone. But we still got, let's see, can we even mount an attack against Rhino? Well, the only way to do that is I have 2 heroes here that one of 2 that I could deploy. So let's see who I can get out there. Alright, so I'm going to get Nick Fury out there. He does more damage. So I need 4 resources, so that takes care of all 4 of these cards. We'll deploy Nick Fury. And we'll have him attack Rhino. And Rhino is now down to 6. Okay. So, that ends my turn because I got nothing else to do. I mean, I could, well, I think I'm supposed to, yeah, I'm actually supposed to get my new hand ready before the next turn. So let's do that. Okay. So, first thing that Rhino does, well, first thing we do with Rhino is we place another threat token on the main scheme. Well, let me make it easier here. So now we're up to 3 on the main scheme. Okay, now, oh, villain engage minion. Okay, that doesn't apply yet. Okay, so Rhino attacks, but again, that's the 3 defense takes care of it. Now we go with the encounter cards, and with Rhino we get tough. When revealed, give Rhino a tough status card. If Rhino already has a tough status card, this card gains Surge. But he does not have one yet, but he's going to have one now. Alright, so we put so tough. It says here on the card, next time this character would take any amount of damage, discard this status card instead. So that's what tough does. Alrighty, so that's alright. So that's what that does basically. So it doesn't allow for anything else. And Rhino has already and Rhino has already attacked. Discard that. Then we move on to the next turn. I probably did Rhino a disservice. I should have had him take out Daredevil. Alright, so my turn now. So let's see, what have I got? Oh, here we go. Could do swinging kick. I need three resource, so we'll do that. And then we'll bring out swinging kick. Alright, so hero action, attack. Deal 8 damage to an enemy. And that would finish Rhino. Well, at least Rhino 1. Now we got Rhino 2. And Rhino 2 starts off with 1 more hit point, so now it's 15. Alright, when revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for the break-in and taken side scheme and reveal it. Shuffle the... search the encounter deck and the discard pile for the break-in and taken side scheme and reveal it. Shuffle the encounter deck. Alright. So let's look through here for that one. Oh, found it. Okay. Okay, shuffling the deck. Alrighty. When revealed, place an additional threat here. Okay. So with this one, there's more than one encounter card that's going to come out. Alright, so actually I can probably thwart this very quickly. Alright, I need to consult the rulebook on something, so I'm going to take a little break. I'll be right back. So I had to consult the rulebook. There's a number 2 here. That's the number of threat that this side scheme starts with. And it says when revealed, place an additional threat here. So, they always put like an icon of a person because it's basically per person. So now this starts off with 3, but I'm not done yet. I have, well, this has been used. Okay, so now I'm going to use Nick Fury to thwart 2 threat, and I'm going to use Daredevil to thwart the rest of it, because that's how you get rid of a side scheme. You got to eliminate all of the threat that's on it. Alright, now so with Spider-Man is going to attack, and Rhino takes 2 damage. Alrighty, so this gets discarded. Draw a new hand. Okay. Alright, so all of this goes back. Alright, so now we go back to the villain. Oh, I think I did. I made a mistake. Okay, well, mistakes will be made. That last one shouldn't have happened. And this is why I say I'm still learning. Alrighty. Well, let's just move on. Let's just move on and I'll deal with that later. Alrighty, so villain attacks. Excuse me. So villain is going to attack Daredevil, and Daredevil is going to be eliminated from the... Alright. So now, deal an encounter card, and what do we got? Enhanced Ivory Horn. Alright, hero action spend... Alright, spend... Oh, okay, so there's a specific type of resource I have to spend to get rid of this, but this gets attached to Rhino and gives him +1 attack. Alright. Each player reveals and resolves their counter. Alright, so that kind of like ends that turn. And, things are developing rather interestingly. So now it's my turn, and I'm going to leave it like that. Alright. So now, I mean, there are definitely rules that I'm missing as I do this, but just bear with me on this. Okay, so I do not have the okay, I don't have the resources to warp that. So here's what I'm going to do. So I do need to. All right, so I want to take out. I want to deploy Jessica Jones. I need three resource. So that's the 3 resource, and she comes out. All right, now. So we're gonna have. All right, so we'll have Jessica Jones attack, and then that's where I'll resolve this. So the Tough comes out. Nick Fury will attack. Rhino takes 2 damage. Spider-Man will attack, and he takes 2 more damage. So Rhino is now down to 9. Spider-Man is still at 6. All right, so deal a new hand. All right. Bring these back up. All right, so now. So Rhino has +1 attack with this. And let's see, what should I have him do? Should I have him attack one of my allies, or should I have him attack Spider-Man instead? Alright, so I think that's actually supposed to be Spider-Man. Well, so he's going to attack Spider-Man. So it's 4 attack against a 3 defense, so he's down 1 more to 5. Okay, so let's just keep going this way. Alright, now take out an encounter card. Advance. When revealed, the villain's schemes. Oh, I forgot to add 1 before. So that would be, alright, so 3, 4, 5. So I'm pretty sure that means we put another token on that. So we're at 6 on the main scheme, which 1 more and I'm done. All right, so that is resolving the encounter card. So that's it. Now to me. All right, so. Alright, I do have to stay in hero action if I want to do what I need to do. So I do have the type of resource to get rid of that, so let me discard those now, and this comes off. But now of course I don't have enough resources to play anything else from the hand, so we're just going to go straight up attacking, and maybe I might even have enough. Alright, so Jessica Jones attacks. Knocks him down 2, so now he's at 7. Nick Fury attacks. Knocks him down 2, so now he's down to 5. Spider-Man attacks. So now Rhino is at 3. Alright, so let me replenish my hand. Okay. And, oh shoot. I messed up. Because now, the first thing you do with the villain, which I forgot the last time, but I corrected myself, is you add a threat token, and that brings it up to 7. And unfortunately, that means I lose. Okay. Well, you win some, you lose some. But I'll do this again. Okay, so, again, I'm still learning this game, so yeah. But, I made some mistakes. They're going to be made. When I had to consult the rulebook, I turned the camera off because it's no fun to just stare at this while I'm reading rules. And I did correct myself to try to do this fairly. And unfortunately, doing it fairly means I lost. Because then Spider-Man was, well, it's not even that. It's the when you reach the threat level in the scheme, when you reach that level, that number, it ends the game. So yeah, so Spider-Man was defeated. But I could always bring in these same two out again, or I could try another hero. But that'll be next month. All right. So in the comments, if you want me to try another hero, please do. If you want me to use the same two and try again, please let me know that as well. All right. So anyway, that's what I got for right now. As always, I do two videos every weekend, but so this is the first this is the first one I'm doing for this segment at least. And just please like, subscribe, and share this video as much as possible. If you liked it, please tell me. If you didn't like it, please tell me. Either way, because I'm always trying to look for new things to do on the channel. All right, and I will be putting links in the description of the video that'll bring you straight to getting the game. So if you'd like to try it out for yourself, please use the link. It does help support me and the channel. And also, any comments you want to make, anything you want to say, just please put it in the comments. The comments are always going to be open. Please keep it in the bounds of good taste. I have started to encounter some trolls, that just want to make fun. If you want to make fun, fine, but I'm going to have a response for you, just like I did with the last one. So anyway, again, I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you again very soon. So take care, and have a great day.